Oh, she's frosty this morning. Holy frig. First thing we're going to do is to get this old arm off, the broken one, get it off there. Get ready for the new one. I forget what size, I think it's like a 3/8 Allen wrench. And that's all we should need. Undo the bolt on the inside there and the pin pops right out. It's just 2 pins that hold it. And I guess we'll have to start the tractor and adjust our tilt to get the pins to line up. You know what I mean? We'll pin that in first and then get it to line up over here once we get the new one. Once we get the new one up there. But let's get this old one off right now. There, I got the old one off. I can still weld it, right? Like it's all tore apart, but I could weld that back together. Where, yeah, it goes like this. Broke there. But it's, you know what I mean? Like it's just so tore apart this time that I don't know. It's just gonna break again, right? So I think, mind you, this time it lasted quite a while. But you see how it's just broke too many. It's broke too many times. We patched it together too many times. I think it's time to put the new one on. The new one won't have the decal, Massey Ferguson there, but whatever. The decal's all chewed up, so I couldn't even try to take that one off and salvage it, you know what I mean? You can see it's peeling here. Yeah, it's all no good. If I really wanted, I could get the new decal, I would assume. I don't even know if I'll bother though. Well, there's the finished product. Well, I've got a little nick in it already. Right where the wire is, it didn't really, obviously, right? But we could just touch that up quickly. You know, oh, it's flaked there already. Son of a. But I don't want it to look brand new because it won't match the rest of the tractor anyway. So with a couple little imperfections, it should match pretty good. But that turned out not too bad considering spray bomb. Yeah, not too bad. Oh, another little nick in it right here already. Like I said, if we really wanted to, we could just touch her up when we get it on the tractor. But like I say, it won't match the rest of the tractor if this is perfectly, like, looks like brand new, right? So good enough for me. Let's go get her on there. You know, the hard part, to get the new one in place without scratching the pit. Well, I guess it don't even matter. The loader's all scratched here from the old one when it broke how many times, and you know what I mean? You don't really see up top here anyway. But I don't want to scratch the shit out of it either, so which way does it go? Oh yeah, the flared out end to this end. Okay, Leah's gonna jump in the cab and adjust the tilt where we need it to line it up here. Got it pinned there. It's all good there. We just got to get that pin through here, but we got to line all this up first, right? So we're gonna have to tilt forward to extend this, you know what I mean? Okay, Leah, fire it up. Just leave the door open. You gotta press the clutch in all the way and start it. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty close. I'll lift it up and try to get the pin in. See if that'll work. There, we got her all together. Doesn't look that bad. So hopefully the paint doesn't rub off immediately. Hopefully it'll be all right. That's good. Alrighty. Next job. Unhook the grain trailer, hook onto the bale trailer, and go to that field and load those bales. Well, let's hook onto that friggin' thing. First things first, we better check that kingpin. Yeah, jaws are locked. We're good to go. Okay, we're all aired up. Let's go haul some bales. Well, we're at the field. Fire up the Magnum and get her loaded up. Okay, do you know how to go forward? Let the clutch out slowly. There. You just go just this speed, okay? And drive it, see all those, that bunch of bales over there? Yeah. Drive it around the slough, all the way around to those bales over there. Now how do you stop? Do you remember how to stop? No, clutch first. All the way in. Then put it in P, just like a truck. And then let the clutch out slow. There, now you're stopped. How do we move the, can we move the seat and slide it forward maybe? Oh. If we can move the seat forward, that'll work. Hang on. There, is that any better?
Yeah, that's way better.
I moved the seat all the way forward. Okay, try go forward again. Try drive ahead. Oh, let the clutch out a little slower. Don't drive in the stubble. It's smoother over there. Okay, turn around and go back towards the peak and then drop me off there and then you take this over there, okay? Okay, I'm gonna take the peat. Leah's gonna bring the Magnum over to the other side of the slough. Most of the bales are over there. Well, let's see how Leah's sneaking out. She's coming. I didn't teach her how to shift gears or nothing. I just idled it up a little bit, put it in whatever gear, and that's the gear she's gonna stay in to get over here. She's coming. Getting closer. Windy today, too. Almost here. Is she gonna stop? Oh yeah, she did too. Did she find park? Oh yeah, she did too. It's good. You gotta teach them young, people. Teach them young. Good job, Leah! Well, we're all loaded up. And the funny thing is, there's only 30 bales exactly. One full load. I thought the counter said 32 bales, but I think I know what happened. When I was baling the inside round closest to the water there, plugged the baler twice. I had to open the end gate and unplug it that way. So I think when I opened the end gate twice, that added the 2 bales, right? There's only 30 bales, so let's get her to the farm, I guess. Well, we're gonna go home for lunch, I guess. It's about that time, and we'll come back and unload these bales after dinner, I guess. Hey, Leah, let's give this a block of salt, block of mineral, and run to town for those sprayer parts came in today. So. One more. Okay, we got the seal kit. Not that I need another seal kit, but I just need the one seal out of this kit to put in that piece for the right here. Take this one out. I suppose it won't want to come. There we go. Hopefully the new one fits in there the way it should. We'll get that in there, and then we'll put that hydraulic cylinder back together, get it on the sprayer, and then we'll go back, unload the peat, and then go from there. Okay, let's see this new seal. Okay, so this new seal fits in there fairly tight. I can't push it in by hand or anything. So I'm guessing it's got to fit fairly snug, right? So it doesn't just pull right out when it slides on the shaft, you know? So I guess we'll grab a big socket or whatever and then go to the vise and then squeeze that in there squeeze it in with the vise in a big socket so it pushes it nice and evenly in there, and put her together. Hold on. We got that seal pressed in the part there. We picked up some salt blocks when we were in town too. We'll put it away in the old shack here. Hey, Leah? Yeah, it's surprising how well that seal goes in without the old part of the seal still stuck in there. Okay, I gotta tighten this nut. Put some oil on the whatever, these new seals, oil them up a bit. Jam it in the barrel, and then get that stupid keystock frickin' deal. Put it in the hole and then twist that around so this, you know what I mean, fits in that groove. What a goofy friggin' setup that is. But I gotta tighten this nut. Grab the impact, I guess. Alrighty, we got her together. Whoa, the hole's lined up right there, see it? So now we gotta get that keystock thing, put it in here, and then twist this. So it pulls that keystock in until it's almost, you know what I mean? Flush with this, and then kind of give her a little tap down so it's flush or whatever. I don't know. Goofiest setup I've ever seen, but anyway, let's get her done here. Okay, the easiest way to do this is probably to put her back on the sprayer, half, sort of, kind of, and then put that keystock thing in so we can twist this without the whole ram moving around, you know. Well, it's actually going in quite easy. Huh. I don't know why, but I was thinking that'd be a lot harder to twist in there, but no, that's actually quite simple. Whoa, right there. That's it. I guess, I guess. That went in, I thought that would be harder to bend. Anyway, we got her. Get this other pin in. Spacer. It's just grease, don't worry guys, it's not dirt. That's just a spacer. Come on, where are we? What is it? How come I won't? There we go. Now I'll line this up. This. Oh, I should have had my gloves on. Cotter pin. There we go. All right, bend the cotter pin with the pliers wherever I left them. Then she's all pinned together. Do the hoses up. That's it. Seal kit rebuild is done. And that's oh no, hang on, cotter pin, almost forgot. Okay, that's got her this time. Cotter pin's bent. We're all good to go here. Even give her a shot of Case IH paint I picked up when we were in town to hide all the, we got a little bit on the shaft there. Whoops. Well, the shaft's so oiled up that ain't gonna stick anyway. I took a piece of plastic and wrapped it around the shaft. And the plastic I used was covering up these two hose ends when I had the cylinder off. So the plastic was full of oil. I wrapped it around there purposely so that oil would get on the shaft, that way the paint wouldn't stick. Covered up those bite marks in the pipe wrench, so those marks from the vise. Looks good. Ooh, a little bit overspray on the fitting there, but oh well. I could get that off if I really want. Okay, we're ready to fold it up, I think. That's got her. Perfect, nothing's leaking at the fittings here. We're all good. Nothing's leaking here. Uh-oh, I think it is leaking. What the heck? Are you serious? So the frickin' seal kit wasn't the problem or what? That's frickin' leaking oil, or is that just from what was on the shaft from that piece of plastic I wrapped around the shaft for the paint? Hang on. I don't think that cylinder was leaking. That was just from the oil I put on the top of the, like outside of the shaft there. Well, anyway, I'm not gonna, like it's not being used. And it didn't leak bad, even during spring this past season. So if it leaks again next spring, well then we'll deal with it then. But I don't think it was leaking. That was just the stuff that was on top of the shaft there. Let's go unload the peat now, I guess. Bales are unloaded. I think it's gonna go get the leaf blower, blow off all that loose straw and whatever on the hay on the step deck. I'm gonna pull it over there, park it, unhook it, take the peat over to the grain trailer. Oh yeah, I forgot this tire's flat, and the peat just hauled that load of bales with a flat tire. And I see why it's flat now. Chunk of bolt stuck in the tire. I guess that's on the project list, to get that tire fixed now. Tomorrow or another day. Well, I'm not going to hook back up to the grain trailer yet. May as well get that tire fixed first. And then we can hook back up to the grain trailer, because that's probably what'll get used next. Won't need the step deck for a while, so probably won't use the step deck till next haying season. Now. But well, that's good. The sprayer's ready to go down to the in-laws shop. Those bales, hay bales, are all taken care of. The Magnum, I'm going to leave it out there for a while. Thought it might be handy to leave the Magnum out there, just in case I churn up some rocks in that slough bottom. Oh, hey, Leigh, you get that step deck blown off good?
Yeah.
Okay. And the Magnum can stay out in that field for a while. Now, we just got a call from the wife. Apparently we're going for supper tonight. Just got wind of that, so I guess we're gonna go for supper now. So we drove out in the field here. We heard the cows bawling. And they're all standing in this corner where we gave them the oats yesterday. Now they're all coming over here. That's good. No treats today, girls. Tomorrow, though. Maybe tomorrow or the next day. That's how I want the cows. Trained to come to you. Hey, girls. What's shaking? No treats today. Maybe tomorrow or the next day, like I say. You'll have to hang tough.